Hey, good evening. Let's see here. Make sure we're all streaming and we're getting all of our stuff here. Yeah, look at that. We got the sound coming through. We got our audio coming through, so should be good. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Let's see here. Got a little bit of a cough still. Try to fight through that. I thought tonight we could finish our mimic. Keep going with that. Looks like we got a good ways to go with it still. Cut. Good ways to go, but not an impossible amount to finish tonight. We may be able to get to it. It's a fairly simple mini, so it's not like we got to do a whole lot for it to get it looking right. Let's see here. Multi-stream. There we go. Get the right crew here. So, yeah, we gotta fix these. These are supposed to be wood, not metal. So, according to the sticker here, or not the sticker, the box. It's actually in pretty good focus. So, according to the box here, we're supposed to be looking like that. And I think we're getting close. I went with a lighter metal than I guess the bars are, or whatever they are, the straps. I guess they're probably metal straps. I went with a lighter metal, but we could always take it down some. Obviously, we still want the purple tongue, so we got to do the mouth and tidy everything up. Maybe do some dry brushing to give it that texture like that one has. Stuff like that. Easy peasy, right? Stop that shaking. Yep. There you go. Alright, and I'm going to pop the magnifying glass right here in front of me. And I know you don't have the magnifying glass, but we'll just have to work with it for now. Alright, so, hope everybody's having a good week. Ready to relax a little bit with some painting. Ooh, looks like we gotta get in that crack in there. You can see it a little bit. There it is. And some wood. So, the colors that we're gonna need are shining silver. Or plate metal. I can't remember which one it is. It might be plate metal, gunmetal. Maybe plate metal. We have shining silver, gunmetal, plate metal right there. And then we also need oak brown. Oak brown. That worked out. What else? What else we gotta put in here for right now? That alien purple. For sure, for the tongue. Alien purple for the tongue. Do we need anything else? For the time being. That'll get us started. We'll probably need some, maybe bone white or something for the teeth. So, we'll come to that when we need it. Oi, Jameson. And this is Jamie. The mini, his name is Jamie. I got my own notifications that I was live, so there's that. Seems silly. It says I'm playing Returnal. Not we're playing Returnal. I don't know why it says that. I definitely did not select that when I did the stream. I even deleted it off of there. It still says I'm playing Returnal. No idea. All right. We're going to start with this 2/0 brush round. And some brown touch up. Some brown places, like if you can see right here. We got some in there. How low can I get this? Can I get this without being like lower without being in the way? Yeah. So let's see what we can do here. And we'll come back with a lighter brown and touch it up. Damn, I got the cough, man. I didn't cough much all day, and now I'm here. This channel is like bumping on my ears, so I gotta lower that on my side. There we go. That's better. I actually don't care for this channel so much, I don't care for that. It didn't feel very lo-fi to me. It's too much. This seems more lo-fi. Boy, I'm having a hard time right now. See if I can get this out of here. We'll see if that helped. Dump some more paint in the little dish there. Keep it moving. Wait, this one's actually supposed to be. We can paint this all wood. Because it is supposed to be wood. And I painted it silver. That was a mistake. Oh, it's too runny. So we're going to come back on another layer on that. That's alright. Happy Friday. It's end of the week. It's the 15th, or 14th, I guess, technically. With those of you that get paid bi-monthly, it's payday. Government jobs and such. It's going to take several coats to get. I'm less congested now than I was on Monday. Not by a tremendous amount. I'm still congested, still have the cough, but I'm getting there. One day at a time. It's a long, slow journey. Tighten this little butt up, because that was all over the place. So I'll let that dry and come back in a minute. Apparently this silver is going to be really hard to go over. We'll give that like a little, I think I got like a hemp color, hemp rope color or something like that. We'll paint that color. That'll be just fine. Just fine. A little mimic here. Oh, look at that big spot right there. So we finished that book we talked about last time, The Only Good Indians. Boy, I'm glad that book is done. And it's just the writing style that I couldn't stand. Just like jumping, the characters would jump around too drastic. Like the writing style would jump from character to character just so fast that I was getting metaphorical whiplash from trying to catch up. Like, wait, who are we talking about now? Like, whose point of view is this? And it would just drastically change point of views. So, like, in the same paragraph, you would just all of a sudden be talking about a whole nother character, like the situation from that character's point of view. And it's just, to me, it just happened a little too abruptly, and it happened so frequently that it really threw me off in the book. Especially the second half of the book, it really started to do that. So, not my cup of tea, and I'm not in the fucking shot. God, it's hard to stay in the camera. What I need is like a little, like, outline to stay. Actually, it's a pretty good idea. Is like, put some tape down, and I know to keep it in that box. Some painter's tape. Painter's tape might work well. I can do it per mini. I think I have some painter's tape. Let's go get it. So I could fix this problem while we're live. But it'll be a quick problem to fix. Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna go get the tape and we'll fix it. I'll be right back. Check out this song while I'm gone. Bizak. So it looks like... Whoop. Oh, that might be better. That might be a better angle for that. Where does this need to be? So I need to keep it in this box, it looks like. Can I tilt this up? No. Let's just keep it in that box. Because anything other than that is going to be... too out of the way. There we go. But here's the thing, though. No, I can't. No, it falls. I really need it like from the side. Because I can't reach my hand over here like that. Alright, let's see here. Let's do those. Let's put some tape down. So this mini needs to stay in that box, right? This is our tape box. One tape, three tape, four tape. To the outside of the box. Right. Let's actually get rid of this tape. I don't like that tape. Alright, so now I know to keep it in that fucking box right there. Okay, don't need the painter's tape anymore, we can get rid of that. And it's tiny for you, it seems, but I have the camera that I want to get, so eventually we'll get it. Eventually. Looks like we need to get under here with some paint too. Let's see here. Ooh, there's a good bit right here. Jameson is hitting the spot, man. After this fucking week. You know, the week wasn't even that bad for me. In comparison to my team. My team got fucking screwed over today. So I feel for them, I do. I hate it for them. But next week will be a better week. And the following week will be much, much better. It is time for the stand. And I will just have to hold it where it's supposed to go. With some sticky tack on here. And we'll push that bad boy down. Oh, it looks like I may just be able to plop that fucker in there right there. See, I don't want the sticky tack to get like caught up in there. I may just mount him. The thing is, though, I thought about doing like a base. I don't know that I want to glue him down quite yet. He's gonna pop out of there at some point, but right now he's in there. Can I get you to focus? There we go. Hope it's good enough. I'd like to know if you guys like a different format. Maybe like this, maybe only the top-down camera, or maybe this camera more. Or this camera just doesn't do good autofocus. Like, I can't touch it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it doesn't do good autofocus. It doesn't focus on the things I wanted to focus on. So. I can really see the silver in some spots on this one right here. So we're gonna give it some texture later on. I don't know. I may paint these a different color. These bands. I'm not entirely set on them anymore. Being this color. And what I'm not set on is this one color for this wood. It doesn't look good, so we'll have to do some dry brushing to give it some texture. That was for goddamn sure. Can't get up in there. It's like this middle, like the underneath, like the dead center of the underneath of it, I can't get to. tight spot right here. Come on. All right. There we go. I think this one I get it underneath of. Yeah, I gotta paint that silver still underneath this little. Yep, there you go. Perfect. So you can see right there, I still gotta paint underneath it. Clean that brush good. It's getting dry in there. We don't want that. Start separating. Let's give him a minute. Give him a minute to do his thing. Dry. This thing needs another light coat. It's getting there. I think we've done 2 coats now. Needs a light coat on the back here. But we're almost there. It's like all leaves, and I don't know what color I should be painting these leaves. I think they're all brown leaves. I don't know. Good enough to sleep under, right? Just gotta come through here. Really, I need like a different brush for this because this just needs like straight coated. This is more of a flat, wider brush. Hey, thanks, Christina. I'm doing better. I'm just, I went to work this week and in the office and back to normal-ish. So, get back to my old painting schedule. Or not painting schedule, streaming schedule. And, yeah, hanging in there. I hope you never got sick. You have to tell little Adelina happy birthday for me. Not that it, I guess, means much to her right now, but I hope she had a happy little birthday. You guys did something fun. Again, not that she'll remember, but it's fun for you, I guess, to do something for her. She's cute, though. I haven't seen her in a while. Feels like it's been like at least 6 months since we've seen her. When's the last time we saw her? The wedding? Sounds about right. Was she happy about that? Let's move that one out of the way. That one is very wet. Very wet. Yeah. It's going to take like 15 coats to get all those cracks. She's fat. Yeah, you said she gained like, she's like 40 pounds now. I'd say she is pretty fat. Gaining all kinds of fucking weight. Come on. Like I put my little target here so I know where to keep the mini when I'm painting. I just keep it in this little thing here. I got tired of looking up and realizing that I was painting off screen, so it gives me something to stay in. 50 pounds, Jesus Christ. Maybe we should feed her a little bit less. Just a little bit. She's gonna be plumper. She's gonna have 20 pounds on all the kids at school, at least. Did you like? Is she eating other children, or like what's going on? I don't know how how big children are at 1 year old, but 50 pounds seems pretty big. Yeah. I distinctively remember being like 70 pounds as a child. So a child that can remember their weight and then compare it to other children, I think being that age and then realizing that Adelina's the one and at 50 pounds, and I was probably, I don't know, 5, 6, if I can remember the weight, maybe even 7 or 8, and Adelina's 50. That's not a big weight difference between a 1-year-old and like a 7-year-old. Just put her on like the little baby treadmill, you know, like that you do for dogs. Like it holds them up, but it forces them to walk. Or like cats. I guess it's for cats. That's what you should do. Get her one of those. I don't know. I haven't seen her. She may not be as fat as I'm thinking she is, but she sounds chunky. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Burning some cows. This is the thing that ate Storm Shadow. Not exactly the same one. This one's a barrel, but this one ate him. I have two, a chest and a barrel. And this one ate Storm Shadow in our game. So I'll just paint him so you can see him. Don't shake the camera. Let's see, what color do I need? I need something to like give it like a gums, because those are the gums. Yeah. Remember? And you cut it open and it spit him out. And he was all skin and bones from the acid. Somebody cut it open. I think you did. I think you tried to save him and he was dead. Just how it goes, man. Let's see here. Here's a little chest. So tiny. The squares are 1 inch squares. They're 1 inch by 1 inch squares. So I guess this bad boy is almost 1 inch big. Almost. Not quite. There's a gap. I've been reading the campaign, but I got so much other stuff going on with trying to start the business up and streaming, regular work, business, time with Katie. Katie's projects she's got me doing. It's hard to dedicate time to D&D. It's like I gotta give something up, you know. Something somewhere's gotta go. Still got the cough though. I need like blood red. There's glistening red, but I need like them guts. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, look at this! Look at this one. See how it's split? Like the colors have separated. Like it's pink in the top, and like tan at the bottom, and it's supposed to be the middle color there. And I guess once you mix them, you get the middle color. But it's been sitting a little while, I guess. Yeah, I lost 7 pounds from being sick, so that sucked. I mean, it didn't suck to lose weight, but it sucked to lose it from being sick. Because it's hard on your body. Great way to stay in shape, though. That was crusted sore. That's pretty close. So, blood. What's that? Violet red. Dragon red. That's not right. Alright, that's probably my reds. Oh, it's Warlock purple. I keep thinking that Warlock purple's red. Dark elf skin. Yeah, whatever. Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping in here. Let's see here. Let me get that silver real quick. Yeah, we'll get the silver later. We need to get those gums. Those gummies. We need a more precise brush to do so. Now this one's long, but it's skinny, so maybe. Look at that, long and skinny. Let's do a practice brush. Let's see. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for. Fuck the little plastic thing. I'll try this one. Let's see. No, way too big. Way too big. Oh, my ears popped inside the headset. How's this one? This one might be okay. Let me try this one. Put my cup of brushes down. Like I was saying, finish that Indian book. The Only Good Indians by like Andrew Graham or something like that. And it's the fucking worst. Don't read it. Sorry, Andrew Graham. I hated your book with a fucking passion. Let's goddamn worst. So now I'm back to reading Murder in Cormier, and my Kindle says I have like an hour and something left. My Kindle Paperwhite. So I'll be glad when get through that one, and then I'll go back to Dritzt. So, hello Dritzt, here I come. Again, this has got like an hour, like 6 minutes or something like that. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'm turning the page back up and over Dritzt and moving on with my life from these other books. What am I also reading? Azure Bonds. Or Azure Bonds. I think it's Azure. Whatever. So I'm reading that one about Alias. I think it's her name. I read so many books, it's hard to keep up with main characters. Unless I've read like multiple ones of the same character. Like I've read the Brimstone Angel, 2 of the Brimstone Angels. I can remember Bryn Shander. No, not Bryn Shander. Bryn Shander is a town. Bryn. Farida, of course. And that's it. I don't remember her sister's name. That's how... You don't really... I guess you really don't need to know their names, as long as you know the context of who's who when you're reading the book. I think like a hardcore like political book where there's politics, backstabbing, and mystery or whatever, you know, going on, where you really gotta pay attention to who's who. But if it spells it out for you pretty hardcore, yeah, you really don't even know anybody's name. You just need to picture a body of that person, you know, separate them in your mind, in your mind's eye, which is kind of what I do. So we're gonna let this dry, this mouth stuff, and hit it with the crusted sore after that, so it looks gross. I don't know what it's gonna look like. We're gonna fucking find out. Whoa, painted the tongue. I wish I could like detach the tongue and paint in there. That's a good one. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Need some more. Need some more juice. I need more liquor. And I need more paint. Let's see here. Come on. Get out of there. It's like clogging it up. Looks like it. Oh, yeah. This is a good paint color, too. I like this color. Don't be clogging up when we paint. I like you. You're good. You're doing good, kid. Wait, you're doing real good, kid. You're doing real good. That's what it is. I have no idea what that's from. There's like voices in this song. Like whispering. I don't know if it's up loud enough for you guys to hear it, but there's definitely like a whisper that comes every few seconds. Damn. I'm gonna have to do this one straight in the tray. It's seeping down too much into the napkin, and I need it to pool instead. Oh, come on. Why are you gonna make me fight you like this? fight you like that. Come on. It's a brand new bottle and it's fighting me. Not like I didn't like buy it brand like today or anything like that, but I mean like it's not been used very much. Brand new. Okay, so I need to get some liquid in this. So now I gotta paint down in the body. So it doesn't really matter if we get the tongue colored or not, because we're just gonna have to paint over it anyways. Shit. Apparently we're gonna have to paint over the fucking mouth again too. Just fucking get everything red, goddammit. We use the water so it kind of like seeps around in more places. And cracks. Cracks that you wouldn't be able to get into with a brush, but you could get into with it being, you know, thin and kind of moving around. It'll take 12 goddamn coats to finish those teeth. Excuse me. All right, so it looks like I got all up in the mouth. Let that dry. Let that cluster. Oh, no, I didn't. Glad I looked at it right here. Okay. Sorry, I had to take it away from you. Had to be done though to get like good angle. All right, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Go get another drink, and I'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. We're back. We're back. Let's see here. Borks 234. It's been a while. You're still in here, man. How you doing? What brush was I using? I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know how long I was gone. A couple minutes. Oh. Wow. You're making it. What's wrong? You're not like in the this new establishment? Let's touch up the oop, you can't see shit. Well, that doesn't help very much, does it? Bam. We're going to touch up this rim here because we got paint all over it. We need silver. Question is, I don't know what fucking silver we used last time, so plate mail. It's a really solid challenge. Well, that can be good. You know, it's hard for the first 6 months. And if at 6 months you're still wary, then it might time to be a reevaluate. But 6 months is usually a good starting point. Most employers know that they don't get their solid employee until about 6 months. Up until then, it's all just training and getting used to the company and the way they do things and so forth and so forth. When we hire anybody, we know they're no count for about 6 months. So give it time. Is your management nice? Shouldn't have used this brush for the for the shiny shit. Let me switch brushes. Hey, that's good. Glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it's working out for you. You should get along with the team. That's good. You don't have a former military, huh? So, how's that working out for you? You're not really a military environment kind of guy. No offense. I doubt it all transcends to this, their current work environment, but I'm sure some of it does. Oh, okay. Smaller. Oh shit! Please don't tell me I got paint all everywhere. Smaller than our team. Oh, the second, huh? Well, they gotta start somewhere. He's like, finally, there's another one. Yeah, man, if you don't have the help and you're trying to try to water just by yourself, it can get tiring for kind of like everybody involved, and that's how you burn employees out. You burn employees out by making them drown all of the time. And eventually they say, fuck it, I'm out of here. This ain't worth it. especially when it's not the norm. I guess if it's like how they got hired in, you know, they might be willing to stick around longer, but when it goes from one expectation to another one, it's different. It's a MSP, super tough environment. Well, I thought that's what you were looking for, though, was an MSP. That's what you were excited about. Well, at least you don't have a tiny little Venezuelan yelling at you all the time anymore. I'm sure they do. It's a big jump. If I recall our conversation last, I think we're in the same ballpark now. We're neck and neck with each other. And if you have a bonus structure, you're probably even doing more than me. I did start my own thing, like we talked about, at Fumi. If it was, if I recall. Yeah, Fumi. I did get it off the ground. A little dog running around, just stressing me out, thinks she's going to eat one of my minis. She eats one of my minis, we'll be looking for a new dog. You want to see if the missus wants rabbits? We're about to have a litter of rabbits. $30 a piece. I think everybody can read that. Yeah, yeah. There's a little bit more ownership when you reach a certain level. Like you gotta own it. That's for sure. Especially when there's no one to take it from you. You must feeks. Yep. I officially own my own company now, so that is what it is, I suppose. It's not, you know, I haven't had my first client. That's not true. I have had my first client. I've not received payment from my first client yet. He's like, he wanted some Chromebooks, and he's like, hey, you know, I'm wanting to do this, I'm wanting to do that. Not Chromebooks, sorry, Surface tablets. He's like, you know, I want, 3 tablets, yada, yada, yada. And he's got the money. He's a contractor, right? And it's somebody my wife works with. So I was like, sure, I'll get you a quote. Yada, yada, yada. And I got some business accounts set up with Best Buy, Newegg, CDW type data. So put a quote together for him, sent it off. And he got back to me, but he's kind of like, he didn't give me like the go ahead, so he's kind of like beating around the bush. I don't know if he's just like, the missus who works for them pretty often says he's swamped, so. I just told him to reach out to me when he was ready. So. We'll see if he pulls the trigger in the next week or two. He's also wanting to go out on his own, so he was wanting those devices to be able to do so. So, right now it's just a side gig. We'll see in a year. Yeah. I mean, because he wanted like the Surface Pro X and some other stuff, like other tablets. So I think the miss, like I said, the missus just says he's like super slammed. So I'm sure he'll get back to me in the next week or two. But he's the one that had a timeline he wanted to reach, and I was trying to accommodate him, but we're not going to hit the timeline. So. It's supposed to be like a cork right there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Ball's in his court right now, so that's okay. I gotta get my business cards finished. And then once the business cards are done, I got 2 people who are gonna hand them out. And then it should start rolling. Did that? Hey, little miss, get over here. Come on, get away from over there. Thank you, good girl. Look at a little cork. I think it doesn't look like the right color, but we'll see. Yeah, I was definitely ready to rock and roll for him, but we'll see. Oh, it's a big boy job then. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. It sounds like you're in the step in the right direction, man. You know what I noticed is sometimes you have to be put in those more responsibility roles, or just, and not like a gradual thing. You just kind of be thrust upon it, and then it's easy. It's once you do it, but it's daunting at first to kind of take that leap. But you get it. I'm not worried about you. I'm trying to think what area I want to hit next. Should I do the teeth? No, I should do the glistening blood next. Look at that mouth, though. Oh, alrighty then. That is not mixed well. Should I have been worried? Sounds like these ex-military guys might be a little tough for you, though. Ugh, I got the Rona, too. You missed that. I got the Rona from your replacement. Well, that's not true. I got the Rona from the Venezuelans' replacement. That's who I got it from. That's who I got the Rona from. She did? The Filipino woman who was on that team is no longer with the company. So that created an opening in which the Venezuelan took. Well, it created an opening that somebody else moved into that opening, and then she took it. She's still on the desk. She's not moved into the role yet. She's been given an official start date of July 1st. And that's only to get the other two trained up. We got 2 new ones starting. So they'll get trained up. And then, so that manager for that team has given us a hard timeline to get our guys trained. So trained or not, she goes to that team. So we have to get them trained in a month and a half. Yeah, things are picking back up. Things are returning to normal. Once everybody's now in the office now, everything's kind of getting back in the motion of it. Yep. Yeah, I got my own company and people are moving up. Hey, somebody retweeted my tweet for the stream. Thanks for that retweet. Tweet, motherfucker. So we got to do we got to make the teeth white. Ish. There's a skeleton bone color that I have. Oh, god damn it. 10 out of 10 would not recommend Rona. Skeleton bone. Shit fucking sucks. Used a week of PTO that I should have been able to save until the holidays. So that sucks. Alien blood. We all knew you were ready for something different, though, man. So I'm glad to hear it is something different, and you have more responsibility. Your Wi-Fi? Is the stream killing it? Get that tongue out there. I put this little box here so I know when I'm looking down painting, I know where to keep the mini at so I don't end up way out here. Faking it. You can only fake it for so long, sir, before something catches up in you. IT will catch up to you. That tongue, boy. Oh, I'm faking it with the phone. Oh, 5G. The Mimic's name is Jamie, by the way. Very important fact. Very important. We came to that name over the last stream. So, what we got there is he's a barrel. To me, it looks like a whiskey barrel. So, Jameson whiskey. Short for Jameson. Jamie. Jamie the Mimic. It's good stuff, right? So, These are supposed to be eyes, so these are going to be the tricky things to paint. We'll get to them. So here's what we're going for. This is what we're going for right here. So we're getting there slowly. You can see the red that I put in there, but I have to go back and do the teeth because there's a red line right here for like his gums. So I'll paint the teeth, and that should get us closer to that. Purple tongue. I went with a silver instead of a dark like metal. Smells of whiskey of blood. Nice. Cut my finger. Those goddamn Chromebooks. Today. That was nice. So, guess we could try to do the teeth. Let's try it. Worst comes to worst, we just paint over it. It's too much paint. That is straight up too much paint on those teeth. How's the missus doing with your new job? Is she happy for you still? She want rabbits? Can she hear me? You want to get your headphones in? Well, that's when you say full functionality, what does that mean to you? Look at them teeth. Damn. I'm trying to offer her some rabbits. That's good. It's good to be supportive. Have somebody who's supportive of you. We got rabbits for sale. So they're not born yet. But the rabbit is nesting. So it's only a matter of a week. They'll be here within a couple days. I suspect this weekend, but at the latest this week. Sure you do. The low price of $30, Chris. Be here in no time. You have a cheap rabbit. Cute, fluffy. You want me to build a hutch like I have? The low price of $400. Build it for you custom. It'd actually probably be more than that. Wood prices are insane right now. I got some of our admin ladies interested in buying our rabbits, though. I hope I have enough rabbits. Oh, that's a tooth right there. Get in there real quick. Oh, yeah. Get that tooth. Look at them teeth. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, because of the... what is it? Because of the wood prices? Oh, good luck. I gotta extend the chicken run. Basically doubling the size of the chicken run. So doesn't cost that much wood. We have most of it. It's just a lot of labor. We added a fourth cat. So there's that. Outside cat, though. Outside cat. Well, I don't have any music. No, the chicken stopped laying eggs. So, you know, that's nice. They go in broody. So they're trying to hatch the eggs that they don't have. So, what do you do? Well, we do have eggs from when they stopped hatching them, or when they were still laying. But now they're squatting, like trying to hatch eggs. So we got one to hatch her chickens because our neighbor had fertilized eggs, so he brought those over, and we stuck them under one of the chickens that was broody, and so they hatched. They have two. They've hatched about a week ago, and then. Another one has 4 eggs under her. Got a gnat in here. And those are going to hatch sometime within the next 7 days, we think. Guesstimating. By looking at the candle, or candling the eggs, and you put them on a light. Light shines up on them. You can kind of see the stage using a chart. And by knowing when you got the eggs, they take about 28 days to... they take about a month to gestate. And... so we know they're either going to hatch this weekend or they're hatched by next weekend. So, and that's 4 more chickens. So currently we have 13 live chickens, and then those 4 will hatch next week. That'll put us at, I don't know, 13 plus 4, 17 chickens. And we have 5 chickens on our brooder. So I gotta get the chicken run extended so the 5 other chickens fit. And the rabbits are gonna have babies, and rabbits have anything anywhere from 1 to 12 rabbits per litter. So we're gonna go from 3 rabbits to, you know, possibly 15. I don't think it'll be that much, but we could have up to 15 rabbits. Hence why we're selling the rabbits. But I also have to extend the run, and I have to build another rabbit hutch within the next month. So, yeah. Busy times. This little guy's coming along. You could easily get the missus a rabbit. I'm just saying. At Pantland, they're like $85 or some bullshit like that. Look at them teeth. Let's start with the one dog. We currently have, at this particular moment, 22 animals in our possession. We have 13 chickens, 3 rabbits, 4 cats, 2 dogs, and a fish. So, 23. Yep, Mrs. just keeps signing me up. More and more. Watch her pop in the chat. I'm not doing that. Yes, you are, dear. However, this most recent cat was actually me. The cat actually hopped in the car while I was at the barber. She straight up hopped in my car. I didn't like coerce her into the car. She just jumped in it. Oops, somebody else said the line. Yep, so I closed the door and we left with her. The barber was like, take her. Nobody knows who she belongs to. Okay. So I went inside once. So she actually jumped in my car twice, actually. She jumped in the car once when I was waiting for my turn because I saw her walking around. And I kind of like called her to me like, hey, come get the pets, you know. And I was petting her outside my door and then she jumps in the car. And I was like, whoa. And so I pet her for a few minutes in the car. She was being good. She wasn't like, you know, tearing it up or anything. So I pet her in the car. And then about 15 minutes roll by. It's time for my appointment. So I get out and I get her out of the car and I put her on the ground and I go inside. I go get my haircut. And when I come back out, the bitch just be popping down the driveway, coming right at me. And I don't pet her. I just keep walking. And she makes like a, you know, like a J towards me. Yeah, a J. I had to write it to make sure I was not like a backwards J. So I'm leaving the parking lot, coming from the barbershop to my car, and she comes around with me, follows me. I open the door, and she jumps in the car. And I asked my barber, I was like, yo, your cat like jumped in the car with me. She's like, hey, my cat, take her with you. She's been here for about 2 weeks. Nobody knows whose cat she is. She was like, she's hanging around my parking lot all the time. I was like, alrighty then. Yep, pretty much. She made a beeline for me. You know, a direct route for me. I was just a moving target. Anyway, so we went and bought her a collar today and a bed. And she's upstairs on her bed right now, actually, as we speak. She was last time I checked on her anyways. Yeah, pretty much. Now's my opportunity to get a home. Get fed every day. That's the big one for her. She acts like she's starving. We keep feeding her. She actually threw up a couple times because she was like, I guess, eating so fast. But the thing is, she's not like anorexic from not eating. Like somebody's been feeding her. But I think she just might be like a neighborhood cat. You know, people put food out for her or whatever. Well, not anymore. But she had like little burrs and stuff like that in her fur. Katie's like, oh, we should, you know, call the owner or whatever. I'm like, fuck that. Go get her tested for her chip. Fucking why? Bro. That dog I had before Kitsune was like that, trying to eat everything in the world. The one I gave to the Christy was a goddamn monster. Sorry, I'm out of the fucking thing. My little, no, I did not give up the Shiva. I gave up the German mix, Husky mix thing. German Shepherd mix or whatever it is. No, the Shiba. It's right here. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, your breath is kicking like karate. Oh, the Husky I gave to my cousin. Ooh, she was actually in the chat earlier. She wants to be held. I was actually trying to put her down. Oh, okay. Let's not do that. Uh-uh. I'm trying to show you she was laying her head down. You trying to get comfy? Yeah, now she wants to sit in the lap. I don't know if this is the best like seating arrangement for you, to be honest, right now. It's like painting, and this is not a good. Well, when you met her, she lost her freaking mind because she saw somebody new. I'm gonna put you back on the floor, girl. Oh, okay. Okay, good girl. See you later. Have a nice day. Yeah. Oh, I dig this song. She's looking at me like, why'd you put me down? All right. That is a really tough area to get in back in, like in there. You can see that white there. That is a really tough spot to get to. Excuse you. So I'm gonna make all kinds of noise. I don't even know how I'm gonna get the brush in there. I guess right there. Oh god. Popped off the stand. I thought it broke. I was like, not all my hard work. There's like the Warhammer minis, those like you can take apart or have to assemble. And sometimes I wish the D&D minis were like that, where you have to assemble them. Other times I'm glad they're not. So it's kind of like a catch-22, because you can take them apart and paint what you want to paint. Get all the good angles on it. Fuck, I gotta go back and paint that. Come on, get in there. There we go. Trying to get that base painted. No. It's funny, like now when I go out there on the porch, because she's an outside cat right now, and when I go out on the porch, and we leave the porch door open so she can kind of come and go as she pleases, which she doesn't seem to want to go anywhere, so. Unless we're out in the yard, which then she follows us. And you've seen our yard. It's pretty secluded for what it is, for where we're at. We just don't want her wandering off to stream in 4K. You know, like, this computer can fucking handle it, and my upload can handle it, but Facebook does not want to play nice, man. Facebook throttles you to 720p. It doesn't matter what you output. If you're not like in their partnered tier or whatever, 720p. Go fuck yourself, it says. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. Cool. There's actually a camera that I want to get. Where are these gnats coming from? There's a camera that I want to get that's for like documents. Like for, it almost works like how a overhead projector works in school, and it's kind of like this. It's shaped like that, and faces down. So you paint under it, kind of like how I have this setup here, but it's like $250. So yeah, I do stream it to Twitch in 1080p though. Hopefully it looks crisp. I know you probably can't see too much on your phone, but on the I think on the TV or computer. Usually I push when I watch anything, YouTube or whatever at home, I push it to the TV. But that's just me. I know most people don't do that. But I do have my little box here to stay in. I just did this like on this stream. I don't know, did you see this many? We finished this one on the stream? It's turned out pretty good. Typing on your computer. Why not just watch it on the computer? Oh, I see. Yeah, who wants to work after you get home? Nobody. That's the hard thing about being an IT man, is like anything that breaks when you're at home, you're just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. Like, I just want it to work. The dog is barking at midnight. And we're out those sticks. He's still barking. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. No idea. Yeah. So apparently it only shows the Facebook messages. Interesting. Just like replayed all of them. Gonna do some video editing. Intro animation. Out of spite of who? Gotta give like those two little dots. I'm assuming those like little metal rivets. We gotta make those two little teeny tiny dots metal. You can see here we got a couple thin spots that we gotta go over. Oh, I see. Good luck with that, champ. I despise video editing. Not like for anybody else, just for me. I just hate it. Dang, I was hoping I could leave that right there, but it's just going to be too low. Oh, yeah. You say that, and it's 15 hours just to make that. That's why I just paid for my animations. This song sounds like straight up Final Fantasy. So I try to use like a different playlist every stream. However, I cycle through like a couple different artists. In this playlist, every single time, sounds like Final Fantasy, this song, to me. It sounds like, to me, it sounds like Final Fantasy VIII. And it sounds like The Garden, for some reason. I feel like I got Squall walking around the garden. Trying to be a seed. I don't know what it is with this one that resonates like that, but it does. Sure. Let's see if we can do it on the stream. Might as well. Let's clean this brush so it doesn't get solid on there, the paint. Bear with me, I don't have the transition set up very well for the intermission, so let's see if this works. you should be able to hear me now, so that's good. Let's see here. You got this. Can hear you or can't hear you? It shows you can hear me, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's yeah, it's not. It's not great. Yep. Yeah. Not the best one I've ever seen. Don't know that I could do any better, but it's not great. Let's see here. I need metal again. Look at that little guy. It's just like a lot going on. Ryan, there's a lot going on in that fucking video. Sometimes less is more. Oh yeah, thanks. We'll probably make them like stained here in a little bit. They're like a little too perfect, so here in a little bit we'll make them look gross. We'll hit them with a wash. Make them look nasty. Jamie himself also looks a little too perfect, that we got to address that. Like his barrel looks too clean, so we gotta dirty him up a little bit. But we'll get that. We'll get there in a minute. This little arm, I don't know what to color. Gotta get those little rivets right there. There's two little ones in the back here. Boom, boom. Gonna make those metal. And I gotta touch that up too. You can see where I've spilled the brown over there just a tad, so we gotta hit that with metal as well. Good old touch-ups. But at least it'll look pretty cool when he's done. I was gonna do a base, like base him, but I don't really know what. Oh, I guess he's not too. I guess he's almost too big for a base, actually. Like that is the base. He fits. Takes up almost like the entire. It does take up the entire base, so I guess there's no reason for a base. Yeah, and the top of that little logo gets blurry too, instead of being like crisp. People like crisp, simple logos. They're like appealing to look at, aesthetically pleasing. Sure, I'll take a look at the website. I won't put that one on stream, but I'll take a look at the website. I got to do my website too. I haven't built my website yet. I purchased my domain, but I haven't built the website yet. Jamie, gonna eat some adventurers, bruh. Eat them fucking boys and girls. Okay, let's get that. Plate metal. So you use your bullshit brushes with anything that's got the shiny shit in it, because it's got like silica and stuff, and it causes it to get stuck in your brushes. And we don't want that. Not in our good ones, anyways. See, these brushes you don't give a shit about. My white brushes are throwaway brushes. This song is bumping. I thought so too. My eyes are watering from staring at this magnifying glass. I can feel them like pooling up. What do we got? 2 hours. Hell yeah. Let's get some dry brushing on. That way it'll look like we have some damn texture instead of everybody like a perfect finish. Alright, so we need a dry brush. Look at that bad boy. That has been used up. It's been used like a $3 hooker. Let's see here. So we have an oak brown on there, so we need a lighter brown to do the dry brushing with, to like highlights essentially. And I think leather brown is kind of where I want to go with that. Yeah, I gotta hit the hay soon. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for working in the yard because I took 2 weeks off from doing anything because, well, Rona. I fucking put a wrench in the cogs for literally everything. Yeah. The worst part about being sick was me missing, like, losing out on 2 weeks of PTO, or a week of PTO. That was the worst part about it. That fucking sucked. So it's going to give it some texture. To the wood here. We might actually do multiple colors. Especially those edges. Can't see it yet, but I'll zoom in on Jamie here and you can see a little bit better. Yeah, COVID fucking blew. I'm still sick. I guess this is 3 weeks later. Doc said I could have the cough for up to 3 months. That'll fucking blow. A big fat one. Alright, so I don't know if you could see how it was like a solid. No, it lasted longer than the flu, but the flu was much worse. For me, some people die from COVID that are my age. So, in that sense, you know, those people that had it, no. But for me, it was not as bad as the flu in the sense of the symptoms and the suffering that you endured during the flu, but it endured longer than the flu. So, depends on how you look at it. The flu I can beat in 2 to 3 days. COVID, I was sick from Sunday to Tuesday of the next week. From Sunday, so I guess technically 9 days I was sick. I had a fever for 9 days. And usually I'm only sick with the flu 3 or 4 days. 2 to 4 days. Okay, so we see how it's got like a little more texture here. Let's see on the back here, it's got like texture now, and they can see the like the edges start to have definition there and the cracks. And we're gonna use another color and hit other places. Yeah, it kicked my ass. But there was a girl I went to high school with, and her brother died, and he's about my age. I was a year older than her, and he was about 30, 31, and he died from it. No, thanks. So let's try a lighter brown and hit a couple other places. So that was leather brown, I think is what we did. We'll try monster brown. Yeah. Yeah, so he was around our age and died from it. I think it just depends on really who you are. You know, just people have been talking about blood type being a contributor. I haven't done my own research into that to lean one way or another. So I don't know the truth to that, to be honest. If there even is any, like, because some people say like, oh, certain blood types have a bigger severe reaction to it. Again, I don't know. I don't know what blood type I am. I had 4 people ask me what my blood type was when they heard that I had COVID when I came back. So apparently it's a thing people think. Again, I don't know how legit it is. I haven't heard the CDC say like, hey, if you have AB negative, you're more susceptible to fucking dying or anything like that. So there we go. My man looking good now. Whew. Let's get this crack right here though. Come on. You can see the difference in the paint. So if you look at that and then look at the back here. So we need to hit that something fierce. There we go. Yeah. Give you some texture, Jamie. There we go. AB, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what blood type I am. I've never been told. Never asked either though. So. Had blood drawn several times, and I have no idea what blood type I am. Let's take a look at Jamie here. It's a little blurry. There we go. So these are all eyes. So we're gonna paint these a color. They seem to be like solid. Like on the picture here, they seem to be like all orange. So I'm probably just gonna paint them all orange. But they're eyelids. So the back half is an eyelid. And then the front half, you can see a little bit the lip. So that's going to be a tough challenge there, is painting all those little bitty eyes. But I'll get it. They give them some good texture on the feet there. Yeah, looks a lot better. He looked like too perfect earlier. And once we complete the eyes, he'll look a lot better. Look like a real monster. A monster. Oop, dropped it. Let's see here. What color should we make the eyes? I think, should I leave the eyes silver? I think so. And then just paint the actual eyeballs? That's what they did in the picture. And they used like a bright orange, like to really call out those eyes. I got lava orange. I just dropped it, so that's fine. Jesus, it looks slippery tonight. Elven flesh. Two lava oranges, apparently. I picked up lava orange twice. I think that's the one. Oh, you're good, man. I'm actually used to talking to the camera, just talking these days. So it's all good. All right, I need a tanning brush. Okay. Where are you at? There you are. Let's do this. Teeny tiny brush for Jamie's teeny tiny eyes. Damn, it's too thin. Have to take multiple coats. Damn. I was hoping this would be thick. Doesn't look like the right color. Shake it up some more. Looks like it was really separated, so I'm going to mix it up here real quick. Okay. Let's get these eyes down. I read a book about a mimic. It's actually pretty good. I read several books about the same mimic, actually. It's a series. Everybody loves large chests. It's a pun. The chest is referring to the mimic. This is going to need another coat. Look at them peepers. And my paint tray is off screen, so here's what that looks like. We'll swap it for them peepers. Yeah, mixed up. So yeah, here's his little eyes. He'll need a second coat on the eyes, and I'll probably need to touch up the silver on the eyelids if I'm going to keep the eyelids silver, which would make sense because like he's coming out of the yeah, I have a little accents because he's coming out of like the metal band for his eyes. So I don't think we'll leave him that. We'll just paint him that fire lava again, or lava orange, or whatever it is. But he's getting there. Another session will have it for sure. But it is 12:30, brother, and I have to call it a night because I am gonna have a big day tomorrow. Big day of working in the yard. Look at that, just wipe it on the shirt. Shirt's going in the laundry. Working in the yard, getting shit done. Getting all those animals taken care of. But everybody who's tunes in, I appreciate it. Borked, thanks for jumping in here, man. I should be going to bed too, yeah. Yeah, as little as possible. Yeah, they did something good for us, didn't they? Gave us something to try and find. Look at that wood. The wood looks great. To me, it looks good. I'm sure there's better wood out there, but you know what I mean. Looking pretty good. Looking like a good monster to fight. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Getting there. Getting my paint skills up. Slowly but surely. But we'll definitely be on Monday at 8 p.m. finishing this guy up. For sure. And then maybe we'll finish one of the other little prop minis that we have. I think I want to continue my tiefling little warlock right here. Come here. I'm trying to run away. I'm going to finish my tiefling warlock here. We got him started, but he definitely needs to be finished up. But Monday we'll for sure finish our mimic. There's not much left of him. A little bit of texturing. Finish the eyes. Looks like I missed a couple spots. Like if you can see it really well, right there under that little fin thing. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that brown or paint it silver. We'll see. And we'll texture the silver as well, so it doesn't have like such a perfect look. Maybe even like with some rust. I got a rust paint here, like a rust effect paint. May hit with some rust. We'll see. Monday, 8 o'clock. Y'all can follow us at Murphy's Play on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we'll see you then. Again, Vork, thanks for tuning in. Everybody else, thanks. Bye.